Hey there, this is a quick guide through the Airtable system that we'll be using for DDAMF. So the main thing here is the Airtable interface. The Airtable interface is split up in different ways. We've got different tabs for these are the posts this week. These are the posts that are ready for approval. These are the posts that are approved and ready to post. This is what's been posted. This is content that doesn't have a specified date yet. These are all things that haven't been posted, and these are all posts. The majority of the time, you're going to live here in the this week calendar. Um, and you also have a post calendar, which if you go over here, you can see the post for the week. You can look at a 2 week thing. You can look at a month. But again, you'll really be looking at the week. Off to the right, you can also look at all content. You can kind of filter things that you want to see, but things that haven't been posted, etc. So, post planner. So the way that we do post here in Airtable is we have created. You could do the post specifically from here, or there's a form that I've got people filling out that basically looks like this. The post title, it's going to be posted from the DDAMF Instagram. You can drop the final graphic into here. If it's a video link that somebody needs to download, then use the Dropbox link, that kind of thing. Here's the place for the final caption, hashtags, collaborators, usernames. That's this first section if you've already got the post assets. This will designate who the post creation is assigned to. This will designate who's in charge of the actual posting. So if you are new, then I will add you to this system. Post date, when is it going to be posted? And this is set up to where, let's say I assign somebody to create a post today, but I don't want the post to go out until Friday at 11. So today, as soon as I say choose a person and I submit this, that person will get an email saying this. Hey, you were assigned a post to create, and it'll have next steps on how to log into Airtable, what to do, and then once you finish creating the post, then it'll show up here, and the social media managers will get an email that says, what's the status of this post? Like, this post is in creation, or hey, it's ready for approval. So, ready for approval, and then once it's ready to post, then it moves over here to approved and ready to post. And once it's approved and ready to post, then whoever has been assigned the final posting, they will get an email an hour before the posting time saying, hey, it's time to post, to get ready to post in an hour. And so this is the email that I get, that the social media managers will get, saying, hey, somebody created the post, it's ready for your approval, here's what it looks like. And then once we approve it, then the person that's in charge of posting will get an email that says, hey, it's ready to post. Here is the caption. Here's the post assets. Here's the hashtags. Here's the people to tag. Here's who it was assigned to. And then attached are all the assets that you need to post. And then once the person that's in charge of posting posts it, then they'll come in here and change the status to posted. And it'll move over to the posted thing. And that's it. So the social media interface, again, really revolves around this. You can click in here, open it up, change the post. So I can look at this one, for example, the DDAMF sponsorships post, and it's been assigned to somebody. And let's say we're going to post this tomorrow. Then I want to post it at 2 p.m., but it hasn't been created yet. So once it's created, all of those assets will go here. If somebody assigns a post or creates a post, but they don't have the captions, they don't have the graphics, that's where this post starter and brainstorm section comes in, where it's just, use this section if you don't already have a post idea. So the post purpose, like, hey, I want a post that does this. Here's a reference post that I like. Here's a bunch of unedited content bucket that, you can grab from. And then here's a link to the Canva URL if I've already started that. So take a look in here to see what all the Airtable, posts are. Let's look at Canva really quickly. So for the Downtown Dallas Arts and Music Festival, we've got a Canva set up. And this includes everything that we used for last year. So last year, these were the colors and the kind of posts that we did. And up at the top, it's the updated colors and essentially reusing a lot of the same templates that we used for that. So all of that is on a Canva document that will be accessible to you. And Slack will be another video, but we'll communicate everything on Slack. But that is Airtable for the social media of Downtown Dallas Arts and Music Festival.